this chocolate.
This radio station is simply the best. 95.7 Lasu Radio.
Lasu FM 95.7.
Tọ́ba fẹ́ bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ebi nílẹ̀ yìí, iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, ká ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ló lè gbà wá lọ́wọ́ ebi.
Come close to the mic and wear your headset. Is your phone on silent? So the fading in and fading out will not happen consistently. You can just use it to introduce, then you can continue.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tá bá fẹ́ bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ibi nílẹ̀ yìí, iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ló lè gbà wá lọ́wọ́ ibi. Àfẹ́lẹ́ àfin kí wa káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa ètò yín tá a pè ní Voice of the Farmer, ohùn àwọn àgbẹ̀ ní ìkànnì Lasu Radio 95.7 FM. Bá a ṣe máa ń ṣe lórí ètò wa ètò yín tá a pè ní Voice of the Farmer, ibẹ̀ láti máa ń gbé àwọn àgbẹ̀ gangan. Ṣé wọn kí mo sọ fún wa pé aláwọn political farmers are the office farmers, but on this show we'll be dealing with real farmers. Yes, real farmers. So I have a farmer inside the studio with me today, and I want to bet it with you. Definitely you want to listen to her because she's a youth and she's doing very well when it comes to agriculture. My name is Garuba Afizolumide. Yes, I'm your host on this show that we call Voice of the Farmer. On the Voice of the Farmer, what do? We have conversation with farmers. We try to listen to their success story. Yes, and also some challenges they are facing when it comes to agriculture and how have they been able to overcome those challenges. That is what this show is all about. And why are we doing that? We are trying to see how can we have more youth inclusion in agriculture, because now we need to look into how can we achieve what we call food security. Now we know what is happening in our country today. Definitely everybody is shouting, we are hungry, we are hungry, we are hungry. So where is the problem? Where did the problem started from? Now we need to see how can we tackle that problem, and that is what we are trying to do. Let's see how we can make agriculture more sexy and more attractive to our youth. Some of us don't even know there's money in agriculture. I want to bet it with you. So today I'll be hosting my show, my guest today on the show, and what I'm going to be discussing on this show today, we want to look at the importance and roles of youths in agriculture. We have, some of us don't know that we have more youth inclusion in agriculture now compared to, like, let me say 10 years ago. Some of us see agriculture as a dirty job, like, I don't want to do that dirty job. I cannot be putting my hand inside the sand, or I cannot be feeding fish. But you don't know that is where the money is coming from. So I'll be going to my guest now. I think she's ready for me, and she definitely wants to speak, and definitely she wants to tell you our success story, how everything started. But before then, let me just please introduce yourself to people outside there.
Thank you so much, Olumide. My name is Evelyn Areo, and I am the CEO of Farm to Field Foods. It's an agricultural business that was set up in 2021. And what we do basically at Farm to Field is we process farm products. We bring farm products closer to your home. We bring it right to your doorstep and to your table. So we process them in such a way that they are ready to eat and you can consume them. We are also involved in agricultural consultancies. We go for trainings. We train youths especially, and of course students in secondary schools. We try to catch them at a very young age and present agriculture to them in a very attractive manner. So that is what I do basically.
While she was talking, I was just trying to see, I don't understand how I wish you are seeing now. Probably I know some people are watching on Facebook. when you're talking about youth, these are youths. It's not as if I have some guests. I think on my previous show, I think the first person was not youth. That one is not even youth. The one I brought last week was not even youth at all. That one don't even hold very well. When I'm looking at you, it's not. I don't even need to write a letter or even try to look for a signal just for me to know that you are a youth. So I want to appreciate the fact that you try to create a niche for yourself. And saying I am a CEO, Lasu, that word Lasu, it just entered me. I think I believe if you think there is no job, why can't you create one? And that is what Farm to Field just do. That is what Evelyn did. So let's dive into the conversation proper. Definitely, I know this thing didn't just start today. You said you started the business 2021, and I know it's not even 2021. Probably you have started something before 2021. So let's just have an insight about what inspired you to go into agriculture. Because looking at you as a pretty lady, I was thinking I should meet you maybe in a bank, or probably you should be a tech girl, or you should be probably you should be doing something else. But seeing you in the farming sector, like I was like, kilo shele. Now so money day inside agriculture. So tell us, how do you start this?
Money deal. Agric is sweet.
See that means she confirmed it that money is in agriculture.
And I'm enjoying.
So am I saying when they see you after the show, they should give you?
Excuse you.
So tell us, how do you everything start? How do you start everything?
So as a little girl in my primary school days, I remember when I finish any exams in school and I come home with my result. There's a particular house I like going to show them my results, especially when I come out to the first position or so, because I know when I get to the house, the mother of that house has a poultry and she'll give me some crates of egg as a gift for doing well in my exam. So as a little girl, I already had an idea in my head that I want to do something like that. I want to have a backyard farm. I want to do fish and poultry. But then I wasn't sure I wanted to do it full time like I am doing it now. So fast forward to after secondary school, and then we were going to the university, and I was given an option to choose the course I wanted to study. And I saw Agric there. Yeah, I actually wanted medicine and surgery and all of that, like every other normal student.
You look like a nurse, like probably a doctor. Yes, you look like one.
But that wasn't forthcoming. So I was among the courses I was offered. There was Agric. I said, "Wow, this is what I would love to do." So I applied for animal sciences. So I actually studied animal nutrition and biotechnology from Lautech, and I came out with a first class. Yeah. So right from my days in school, I started enjoying what I was doing. I went for IT. I saw agriculture in the sweetest form, and it really spurred me to want to do something in that regard. But then after school, reality dawned on me, because the whole idea I had about agriculture then was agriculture has to be done in a very massive space. You need a huge capital to start, especially for someone like me who is in the livestock sector. So I was limited by that, because I just felt there are no lands in Lagos. I don't have the capital, I don't even have the funds to even start up something. So after NYSC, I just started working somewhere. So because I know how to sew too, I was employed into a fashion business. I was just there doing it, and I wasn't enjoying it. The pay wasn't good too, and I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. And then an opportunity came in 2021 to learn aquaculture.
Okay.
So I just came around. I was not in Lagos at the time. I was living in Uyo. So I came into Lagos to attend that training for 6 weeks. And that was where the change happened. That was where the turnaround came. And just 2 weeks into the training, I had made a decision of the value chain I want to delve into in agriculture. And then I kicked off immediately. So that was how I started this.
Now, I think, yes, the story is very, 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 very sweet. Yes, very, very sweet. So I think we'll just come back from this short break. Let's just come back from this short break.
Lord knows without him, we wouldn't eat. The world
Yes, welcome back from that short break. I do say it every time that when you eat today, thank God and thank the farmer. Because without farmer, there is no food. When there is no food, there is no life. When there is no life, there is no nation. That is just it. So listening to our story, I think it was very, very touching. I don't even know I'm talking to you in first class. No, I would know first class by I don't know. You're trying to try. I don't understand, but that's a good one. And some people believe when you have a first class, you should be in another place. But I just love the fact that you choose to go into agricultural sector. I think that is a very good one. So kudos to you for that. And yes, you said everything started from a program that you did, which was in 2020. And one of the things I do tell our people is just that before you start anything, I think the first thing you need to do is just go for training, no matter how little it is. At least it will make you stand out from what you are doing, and that is what Evelyn just did. So now let's see. You've told us how everything started and how definitely, because one of the things we are trying to achieve on this show is how can we have more youth inclusion in agriculture. You see, this mindset of agriculture is dirty, is this, is that. I was like, you guys are not seeing what I'm saying. Do you know this morning? I want to cast myself. This morning I've been able to make at least, if not close to 10k, 15k this morning from just supplying fingerlings and juvenile to people. Now, I was just sitting down, like a call just came in, like, okay, can you just do this? I was like, no, don't worry now. I have the linkage now. You see, there are some things. It's just you need to just create a niche for yourself. You can decide to be in another value chain that even Evelyn is not doing. Agricultural space is very, very.
I'll just post there's fish, or come and buy fish, or Ereja is a bell. I'll just joke with those things, and people started placing their orders, friends, family members, and I was wild. I don't even have any product, so I'll just run to my mentor. Please, how much is fish? Because I don't even have an idea
about
of
it
prices.
at all.
I don't know what I was doing, so I'll run to her, ask for prices. I'll give them prices, and then I did my first production. So that was one thing technology did to me, and I think going forward, or even now, technology has also helped us in terms of giving us security on our farms. You can just sit in your house and you have your CCTV cameras doing all the security works for you. You don't really have to be there. There are other innovations that is currently in place, and for my own kind of business now, there are machineries fabricated for processing, and which makes everything easy for us. I can use a dehydrating machine within few minutes to get a result of using regular sunlight to dry my products. And then the smoking kilns we are fabricating now, you can collect the fish oil separately. You can so all of these innovations that are coming is making the whole work easier and then fun for somebody like or a youth like us who really wants to do agribusiness.
I think I like the fact that you said technology has really helped you, and you started with the issue of social media. To be sincere with you, I think social media has really helped a lot of us when it comes to like I said, selling ourselves as well. Let me say, a few days ago, I was able to even meet people that I've never met before in my life, just on social media, and we had some deals together. One of the things I want our youth out there to do, especially people that are intending to go into agriculture, is that you see, the first marketplace for you is your phone. Since you have an Android phone, see, you are like, you can do anything anywhere. Even outside your jurisdiction, outside your domain, outside your comfort zone, you can always do a lot of things. Just sell yourself. You see, instead of you using that phone to do what is, let me say, what is not right, I think this is the right thing for you to do. And these are ways that you see that, when you know that your produce can go online, can grow on this, you know that yes, agriculture is not even as dirty as what you think it is. So I think what you need to do is just change your mindset. There is money in agriculture. I think Evelyn said that. He said there is money in agriculture. She said there is money in agriculture, and I also testified to it because I made one this morning. So now looking at, definitely when you are telling youth that they should come into agriculture, it is very, very important. You need to let them know the challenges they are going to face, because it's not as easy as they say it. Let me just be sincere with you. You say, there is money in agriculture, that it is, that is that. Do you even tell them what the challenges are going to be? How will they even overcome those challenges? So you growing up, like with your business now, what are the challenges you faced, and how have you been able to overcome them?
Oh, all right. So one thing I tell people, especially young people, is agriculture is not Ponzi scheme. It's not how do you
get rich quick?
So good goji kind of thing.
That's so.
You put 100,000 now, and you want to get 200,000 or 500,000 the next minute. It doesn't happen like that. Agriculture requires a lot of determination and persistence. You know, that a lot of times that things have happened, even in my own business. I feel like,
why do I even venture into this?
Yes, but the passion to keep on going, you know, and then at the end of the day, you get the results you actually require. So one thing I tell people is get the training first, like you rightly mentioned. Training is important. Don't just say, oh, they said catfish is selling, people are doing catfish production, or poultry is a good business, and then you just go into broiler production without even having a market.
That's basic.
You know, you don't have a market and you just start broiler production. You already know that you are in for a defeat. So and there is a disaster about to happen. So those are some of the mistakes people make, and they just want to jump into it and make fast money, and it doesn't happen that way. So I tell people, take your time, think about it very well, look at the area you want to come in, the problem you're trying to solve, and then carve a niche for yourself in that line, and then let's see how that goes. So don't expect that you start the business today and you're making like 100% profit or 200% profit. Agriculture is not tech business, you know. So as much as we are putting technology in place and we are trying our best to make things work, yet you still have to be patient and then understand the rudiments of the business, how the business or the risks involved in the particular one you are trying to venture into.
I think I understand what you're saying, and I love the way you try to expatiate more on it. You know, one thing is just that you need to understand that, yes, agriculture is not, you know, I do tell people that I can take my boss from Badagry to Maisu, and like if I go there twice or thrice, at least I will make money now. But in agriculture, I can't plant maize today and start reaping maize today. It's not possible. That means you need patience. That is why it's very, very important. You can't just, there's no two ways to it. You just need to calm down and at least try to understand what you want to do. But you know, one thing is just that, you know, there is no business in this life that doesn't have risk. Even agriculture has its own. But you know what I do tell people that if you are going to take risk, take a reasonable and calculated risk. That is it. Don't just take any risk that is going to put you into problems. So agriculture is something that you need to calm down and at least learn about it and make sure you do the right thing at the right time. Don't cut corners. I'm very sure you don't cut corners. That is why you are where you are now. So I think that is a very good one from you. So probably let's just see if you can go on a short break. And if you want to call on this show, I think you have the number to call on the show. And the number is 080 555 555957. That is 5555 5957 for you to call on the show. That is the number to call on the show. So let's just go on this short break and we'll come back.
It felt the sun was setting on the world and its plans. We didn't have to worry, we were always in good hands. From the plate to the table, there's a world that never ends. In the heart of the country, yeah, we all have some friends. Thank God for the farmers, nobody's working harder. There's no denying we rely on to survive. Yeah, let's hear it from the farmers who keep us fed and water. In these crazy days when I kneel and pray, you hear me say, thank God for the farmers. Did we start to lose our way and praise the wrong things?
Yes. Thank you very much for that music. You know, it is very important. We appreciate our farmers. Yeah, and we're appreciating Evelyn. Thank you very much for feeding the nation. You know, it is very important. We appreciate them. You know, it is not easy, to be sincere with you. Now, the economy is eating you guys. Am I right?
extremely hard.
I know, but at least you guys know how you are going to like. Sure, you get now. You know how you are getting
We'll be
your.
fine.
Yes, you'll be fine.
Alright.
You know, the thing is just that we need to just understand that farmers are really doing a very great job. We need to appreciate them. Yes, I'm one of them. I'm not just voice of the farmer. I'm also a farmer as well. So if you are thanking yourself, you need to thank me as well because I'm
Thank
also
you.
feeding the
Thank
nature
you.
too.
Thank
Yes,
you.
and also I created a niche for myself as well. This is a communication aspect in agriculture. You know, all of us can't just go into production, just create a niche for yourself. I think I got that from you. You said I should carve a niche for myself. That's a very good one.
Vast.
So I think going forward, you know, this show is just 30 minutes and we want to see how we can expand this show. You know, we are using this medium to call for sponsorship, call for advert on this show, and if you want to sponsor or advertise on this show, it is just you need to just call 08055, that is 55555957. That's you want. Yeah, I know you are enjoying this show, but you know if you just tell us say you dey enjoy it, but if you want us to expand the days, like definitely what the days of the show is going to look like, probably let me say the time, the duration of the show, definitely you need to just come on board to come and sponsor this program and at least please advise on this program. So let me go back to my guest. I think you just have like let me say 30 seconds. So I want you to leave a word with our youth. I know we have a lot to discuss, but you know time has really we don't have that time. So just give a word of advice to our youth out there. You know, you should just to be as an inspiration to them that yes, there's something they can do in agriculture. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Like I said earlier, agriculture is vast. There are numerous value chains we can actually explore, and there are some that are even underused at the moment. There are still some very virgin areas that youths can actually go into and explore, and they will make fantastic profits. So I would advise that you just relax, go for trainings, try to learn, acquire the skills, the technical skills, the entrepreneurial skills, and then decide on which aspect you want to go into, whether production, whether communications like Olumide is doing, or you want to go into processing, or you want to do feed production. You know, just carve a niche for yourself and choose the one that you know you will excel at, you will be very good at, and then just start. And agriculture is sweet. Let me just tell you.
So that's very sweet.
So do agric, it pays.
I think that is a punchline. Do agric, it pays. That's a very good one. So you know you have had it all from Miss Evelyn Areo. She said you should do agric, it pays. So and she said you should need to go for learning, go seek knowledge. And if you want to place advert on this show, just send an email to Lasu Radio 95.7fm@gmail.com. Just send us a mail or call that same number. Yes, 0805557 that is 08055555957. Just call us, and or you should send an email to lasuradio957fm@gmail.com. So I'll be leaving you with this word today saying yes, there's money in agriculture. Do agric, it pays. My name is Garuba Fizolumide. Till I come your way next time with another wonderful guest on this show, I say bye bye and God bless.
Hello, sir.
That was smooth.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, okay.
So, what picture